Well, hello there, my name is ElSkipper and today I'm going to show you how to build your first vehicle in Space Engineer. So we are starting off with a landing gear. Landing gear is very important to make our vehicle not fall over. And it is very important to try to put the landing gear as straight as it is possible, just to make it easier for us with building and to not have any obstruction with other stuff. Good thing about building is to remember that putting a few blocks up will make it much easier for us to work with our vehicle, especially if you're working with some kind of surroundings. We are now choosing a cockpit. It is very important. This is the place from where we will use our vehicle where the pilot is sitting. Now we are adding a battery. Battery is very important. Without battery, without energy, you cannot use thrusters, you cannot use wheels, you cannot transfer items between cargo containers. Now I added a gyroscope. Why is the gyroscope important? Because if you ever, in the case of a landing vehicle, fall or you jumped somewhere, the gyroscope will give you ability to control your vehicle while flying. Right now I'm adding cargo containers. It is important to remember about the doors on them to make them connect with all of the right sizes. We also added the antenna to this vehicle just to make it easier to find if we ever lost it. So this is a good thing to remember. Right now I am testing if everything is working. As you can see, I am showing that the doors are very important and we didn't connect any doors from the cockpit, so we cannot do anything with our stuff, but we can shove our items through the cargo containers and it is working as intended. The next step is to add wheels to your vehicle, because we are bringing a vehicle that is going to ride on the planet, on the surface. So we are choosing a wheels. As you can see, I'm showing that it is important how you put them. You basically need to remember how to put them, basically, because it is very important that the wheel is able to move in the suspension freely, so we can move up and down. So the suspension is working. As you can see, we have two back wheels on each of the side and one pair in the front. So after we're done with building, we can remove a few blocks and our vehicle is right here. And as you can see, it is riding, but is this all that we want for our vehicle? So right now I'm showing some useful tips. The first tip is to press P just to park, so it will put your wheels in the brake. The next good tip is to do some groups. So the first group that we'll do is wheels all, and it will make easier for us to control the whole vehicle. And the next good tip is try to find your front and back wheels. So I put them in a good order, starting with the left and right without any numbers. But if you have any problems with that, just use the thing that I show you, which is to remove steering and see which wheels are not turning. So we are doing a group which is called wheels front, and the last group that we'll do from the rest of the wheels will be wheels back. It is useful when you are carrying a cargo and you want to add strength only, for example, in the back. The good thing to do, and remember, is always when you do a group to show block in terminal, turn it to off. It will make it much easier if you add new blocks. It will make much easier to be organized while having a lot of wheels, for example. So right now I'm showing that you can easily ride with it, but for example, you maybe want to have a better steering or you want to be slower. You need to park, find your wheels. So right now the very handy thing is to have wheels front, and we change the steering angle to have a bit more of steering, which might be important when you have not enough space. And right now I'm selecting wheels all and showing you that you can change strength. So if for example you have a connector which is very low, you can change the strength to 0. If you have a lot of cargo, you should bump up that strength. And the next thing is to remember to change your friction. Maybe if you need some more grip, it might be very useful. And I am also showing how the gyroscope is very important, and that I think would be all. Thank you for watching.